It's positioned like this, but it's not positioned this way when you leave here. This is not how this studio is set up for all eternity. No. And equipment has to be brought back in, as a matter of fact. But you have no knowledge of that. And now your mouth is running and it's frustrating.
No, I'm just saying.
Good morning, good evening. Hello, everyone. Happy hump day.
Y'all, she could have had it set up. I'm rushing, hitting the
Listen,
highway.
just flip your head some more, okay? Because
just to try to get here, I'm thinking, okay.
But I've been rushed here. I rushed here and I got here on time.
We could hit play.
We've already hit play. You don't even. Did you not even realize that?
Because this is too close.
But you could have set that up. Oh, and then also let me tell you something else, guys. So Eb Deceleb graces us with her presence, waiting for me to have the studio set up, as you know, per usual, because I can do that.
No, you don't.
But no.
Normally,
but trust and believe there will be other things to be done. There will be so many other things to be done, though.
If I were here, it was like if I were here, I would have just set it up myself. You know, I don't mind. I just don't know your password.
It wouldn't. But that's not how
it takes like 2 seconds.
And that's what I'm surprised that you.
I mean, it doesn't take like.
You don't realize that it actually does take quite some time to actually set it up, even with its setup. Okay. Even prior to sitting down, as you're sitting down, I'm realizing shit is crooked, but that didn't bother you. You didn't worry about it not a little bit.
Because I don't see the crookedness.
Because what were you doing?
Waiting for you to sit down so we can start.
You were waiting.
I was.
So you were waiting. So while I am busy doing, she is waiting. And I believe we were scrolling through some pictures and things.
Because these are her. I did not know your passwords.
But the passwords, that wasn't the issue.
What
we were positioning. There was this that was we were still waiting for that to actually come on. We were waiting. You know, you got to do a little bit of finagling with this. I mean, if you know, I don't know. Okay. So all I'm saying is, people, you know, sometimes, and it's just so funny because Eb Deceleb will wait until we sit down and then we start rolling, and then you say something weird out of your mouth. So
I got here around 8, and I was like, wait a minute, it's 40 minutes late.
Listen, it's not too late to sip no tea. Maurice, how you doing? No. You know what I'm saying? When people start jumping out of pocket, the read is the read. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't read me.
Well, you didn't read me.
I spoke facts.
You didn't speak facts.
I did.
Okay, so now we're gonna have to start a reality TV show, and guys, we're gonna have to start a reality TV show. That is the segue into that for SipsTea the show. There will be some reality TV so you can see what really goes on. You know, as us worker bees, and some of us are sitting and waiting, you know, call ahead so that when they come through on the cell phone, you know, things are in order for them to come in and sit down and just poof, be gone.
Sometimes
that's just not how the world works, baby girl.
Sometimes when you're in, you know, when you're working together, there's been lots of opportunities where you just got to come in and just set it up and just do it. You know, that's just me, though.
And all I'm saying is from the technical side, from the AV side, if you guys know,
I don't really wait for nobody to do nothing. I just do
Maurice.
He can attest to that.
But
do I wait around for people to do stuff, or do I just do it?
And then, are we talking about for SipsTea the show? Or are we talking about
even for SipsTea the show? If I had as much access, if I was
let's just get into the show. I am in need of positivity. It wouldn't be.
It would.
We've done it before. It wouldn't.
No. I don't have access.
And then maybe it is also set up to your standard and set up to my standard or two different things.
And that could be a thing.
Exactly. So let's get, you know, on the same page. And if we get on the same page here on SipsTea the show tonight, for you people, you know, we can move right into the actual factual show, not the shit talking. That's what I'm calling shit talking, not the shit talking prior to. So it is after hours, you know. Today was a little snafu, I suppose. And we'll just roll right into the show, you know, because we still got an hour.
Yeah, we won't hold y'all long. We're going to get you in and get you out.
Like the doctor's office, huh?
Yeah, get you in and get you out. We're not going to keep y'all here long at all.
All right, because we only got 15 minutes per, okay?
Yeah.
So, guys, we usually start the show off with positivity. Today, it had to be with the shit talking. But the shit talking, you know, the yakka taka taka.
Bicky baka.
Okay.
What's your positivity, chick?
I'm trying to get my positivity
Get your
on.
positivity
You making it so difficult. Like, what the hell? What? Somebody asked me the other day, what crawled, like, I had an attitude, so what crawled in my cereal?
Okay.
Okay, so what crawled in your cereal this morning?
I ain't have enough milk. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yes, please get the milk.
Yeah.
So, anyway, people, I suppose I will begin. Is that okay with you?
Do what you do,
or
boo.
you want to say something else?
Come on. Back up, cow. Let's
okay. Go. All right. So, today's positivity brought to you by GemDTwin. Listen, Maurice, and you're not gonna sit over there and start laughing on YouTube, okay, sir? But anyway, so positive quotes, okay? So today, my whole little situation this week, today, and beyond has been about like getting started, starting over, things like that, right? So my quote, and do bear with me, dude.
I mean, damn.
Okay.
I mean, she got to have the prelude to the quote. Come on.
Exactly. And I need you to bring it here. More of this, less of this.
Okay. The disrespect.
Okay.
All days of work. I come here, I get water.
Would you like 5 more minutes to go into your soliloquy?
Go ahead.
Okay. All right, so the first thing I came across was, and suddenly you know it's time to start something new and trust the magic of beginnings. And I only said that because we all need to like look at these things as some magical ass beginnings, okay? Mm-hmm. And when I talk about these things, it brought me to some other quotes that were actually in the same thing. So for anybody who needs a little bit of uplifting something, you can like search the kind of things that you're going through and look on goodreads.com, and it'll bring up quotes from like all kinds of people, magical people, not so magical people, famous people, not so famous people, just everyday people who's sharing like good positive energy and stuff. And the first quote was from Joe Saba, who said, "You don't have to be good to start. You just have to start to be good." And that is super important because my personal message lately has been just start the shit. Just start the shit. And Tony Cleaver said, "You cannot begin until you begin." So I'm about to's. You know what I mean? I'm really in 2019 transitioning into 2020. GemDTwin baby is focusing on all of the I'm about to's and trying to turn all of the I'm about to's into this is what I'm doing. Okay, So get the shit popping. Okay.
And somebody on Instagram, Maurice on Instagram said, "I'm watching from both angles, and this is more interesting than my TV."
It should be. What do you mean, this angle?
No, we're more interested in watching regular TV.
Oh, I hope so, because you know,
y'all don't understand. I hope y'all find a kick out of this shit.
Yes, because the mouth on this one, you know, them Leos, you can't never like.
I come here on time. What?
You come here on time.
What?
On what time? The Lord's time, your own personal time, CPT time, which you do come here on time. It's just a time, and it is unlike the time that we are.
Girl, shut up. Come on. Personally. I don't want to hear nobody else about me being late.
First of all, don't go up. Prices due. Take my advice and shut up too. What you're not going to do is be disrespectful. Okay?
Come on,
don't be ugly. Okay? The Lord don't like ugly. Okay? Thank you.
No, she on fire today. It must be the water.
Positivity.
It must be the water.
And proceed.
It must be the water.
And dig up.
So my quote is simple. I mean, as per the usual, I don't have paragraphs. I have quite a few words because
I mean, you take 10 minutes to throw shade, and so that's why you only got a little bit of quote. You got this much positivity and like 30 minutes of shade. So just hop to it, sis. One liner. Let's get it done.
Okay. Don't count the days. Make the days count.
Booyah.
Okay.
Moving on.
Muhammad Ali. So
awesome.
And it actually goes into line what you were kind of.
Oh, don't try and line up with what I'm saying. You trying to be disaligned all the other time.
Don't count the days, make the days count.
Listen.
Keep it moving.
Yeah.
And then speaking of which, guys, we definitely, it's all fun and games. Y'all know we love each other so much.
Super so much.
Thank you guys again for watching SipsTea the show. We're definitely going to get right into it. We wanted to start off obviously on a positive note, but we definitely got some tea to spill because there's always some shit going on for sure. Okay, those are the facts. But I think what we're going to highlight in Brewing Tea, this segment, is we're going to brew ourselves.
Really?
We're going to brew ourselves. And did you have somebody you wanted to brew?
I mean, not in particular, but I did want to tell everybody, you know, like this weekend there are some things. Check out Lux Curves. They have, you know, a page who is doing a full figure fashion and things like that. So check them out. Also, Posh Meek, who we probably bought you guys some things from the Supremacy Presents event, ran into them there, and they are also doing a fashion event this week, and hopefully SipsTea the show will be there because it's guaranteed to be off the chain. So shout out to those ladies because, you know, we're doing it. Like 2019, ladies, we are fucking it up out here.
It might have started off funky for the SipsTea the show girls, but it's ended off smooth. We smooth.
When did it start funky for us? Like we was in 2019.
It started off a little rocky.
2019 after our birthday?
Well, yeah, in the beginning of the year.
After our birthday?
What you mean?
After SipsTea the show birthday?
We had some rocky moments where we wasn't really getting a lot of participation from the people.
Leave it to the Gemini, bitch.
I keep it real.
Once it's gone, it's gone. I don't remember none of that shit. I'm like, we failing now.
But now, what we have done this year is we've definitely kept it very, very consistent. And you know, you have your up times, you have your down times, but you know, the times that matters are the ones you don't count out. So we definitely don't count us out. And speaking of counting us out and putting us in, I actually want to talk to you guys about the Titan Awards. So that's what I was going to do.
Okay.
Was the Titan Awards. The Titan Awards is brought to you. It's a DC native thing. It's brought to you every year. I think about 4 or 5 I've actually attended myself. But this year we're trying to get nominated on the Titan Awards.
Yeah.
And we would like for you guys to go and nominate us on the Titan Awards page. So do you want to tell them how to do it?
Why would you want me to do that one?
I thought you did. I actually before the show got started.
I said to go. That's exactly what you said.
Oh, that was it?
To go to their page and nominate it.
Oh, that's it?
Don't kick it to me, sis.
No, I thought it was.
It's your shit. Don't kick it to me.
Oh, there's no. But so they don't have to because usually it's like a link or something.
After these messages, we'll be right back. I don't know that there is a link. So we did. Eb Deceleb reached out to them to talk to them about how we actually go about being nominated or, you know, participating in the award show. If you scroll last year, we were actually in the building. Ed was on travel, but I was actually there at the Titan Awards. That was my first time being there. It was an amazing event. So of course we want to be involved. Mm-hmm. We want to evolve into being involved this year as well as last year we were getting kind of started and up and running and everything. But apparently it just works off of just being nominated. So if you guys, people that are viewing and watching and stuff like that, you know, kind of like slip the name in the ballot box, you know, whisper in a couple years, in a couple years on the internet, be like, SipsTea the show. You ain't watched them yet. We want to nominate SipsTea the show.
Okay.
Sips with an S, bit. Okay, Tea the show. So yeah. So apparently you go to Titan Awards DC, I think it is.
I'm not going to do it now because I don't know.
Praise the Lord. Okay, so we can talk about progress. So yes, Titan. I think it's Titan Arts Awards or something like that. Titan Arts Awards. Okay.
And it said all you have to do is have your fans go to the site and nominate you. So if you guys can just go to the site. You want to type the site in the can you type it in Facebook? And so you guys can just go to the site and nominate us. It's Titan TIAN Arts ARTS Awards AWARDS.com. So if you guys can just go to the page and nominate us, we would greatly appreciate it. We're definitely trying to get nominated. At least get nominated.
Titan Arts Awards?
Yes. .com. Yeah, at least get nominated. And guess what? I'm gonna be the first one to nominate us. How about that? Yeah. Mm-hmm. October 15th.
Okay, so
shit, it's coming a lot early. It's usually in December.
Yeah, I have no clue what's going to happen with that. But also to artists, entrepreneurs, people like that out there, I'm not sure what all of the categories there were last year, but there was so many musical categories. That show put me on to a lot of our DC www.titanartsawards.com. Thank you, Maurice. Let me get my can I get a little bit of this real quick? So when I say thank you, Bill, what the frickity fuck shit? Things are just happening, people. Perfect. Yeah, so Titan Arts Awards, awards.com. No, I'm sorry. I left off the DC. So if you guys are looking at it on our YouTube page, is Titan Arts Awards DC.com. Retype Titan Art Awards DC.com. One thing I thought, it was a nice event. People dressed up, came out, did their thing. There was entertainment and arts and stuff like that. So they do highlight a lot of local people, local artists doing their thing. It's a good little powwow networking section, and it also will give you like some highlights on, who's out there and who's doing what for other collaborations as well. There were some other bloggers out there, people like that. So I was with the shits. The end. So yes, talking about Brewing TEA. So yes, please go there and let them know y'all want to see SipsTea the Show Award as a nominee. Fuck that, a winner, why not? But also
so you guys, I just did it. So make sure you guys go and do it. And you guys gonna have to put radio station of the year or internet radio of the year. So they didn't have a podcast. So you have to put that one. And it says thank you for your vote, and just put SipsTea the Show. 2 seconds, just did it. You guys, please just pass that out to people. We really want to, we really are trying to do big things out there, but we need the help of you guys to get there. We cannot do it on our own, or we would already be there. So we're not there yet, and we're trying to get there. So if you can, please nominate SipsTea the Show. Because we've been doing this.
And you said, what category did you want them to vote for?
I did
Internet Radio.
Yeah, of the year.
Internet Radio of the year.
Yeah, and so I did Internet Radio of the Year, SipsTea the Show. Internet Radio of the Year was a category.
All right, awesome. So there you have it, folks. Nice. All right, so and then shout out to everybody that we've been talking to, who's starting up their businesses, entrepreneurs in the area, musicians, actors, actresses, everybody out there doing the damn thing and brewing your own tea. And if you guys want to, nominate somebody through SipsTea the Show and send us some of your, friends, family members, whomever, people out there that are brewing their own tea that we should highlight on our show, definitely send that to us. And of course, our email address is SipsTeaTheShow@gmail.com. Okay. Now right along, because we got to get to the fuckery. We have like so much to like converse.
We always got the fuckery.
Yeah, we always have the fuckery, but there's some shit that we need to converse and collaborate about.
We need y'all to jump in on this shit, because this one got me stuck.
Okay.
It got me puzzled.
So, usually we do tea time before we do the Suga Honey Iced TEA Award, but I think that maybe we should just get into the Suga Honey Award, but the shits award. Because we're not with the shits.
Okay. And if we don't get nominated, we definitely ain't with that bullshit.
Okay.
Because we come strong every week.
Okay.
So, no, what I'm not with the shits is with that lady. What's her name? With Maurice, you might know her. The lady's name that with the college one who's getting them, the white.
She was on Full House. I keep forgetting. It was Becky. Her name is Becky.
Becky. Oh,
but
okay.
That was on Full House.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, she got the one who was helping them people's kids get into school, get into college. You know, the ruling came out. And the category is?
It's something Laughlin, right? Lori Laughlin or something like that.
Yeah,
Lori Laughlin.
Okay,
Lori
I knew it was
Laughlin.
Lori.
Okay.
I didn't know lesson. So yeah, Lori Laughlin. She actually got found guilty about helping famous people and things like that, helping their kids, doing some whatever,
getting her kids into college,
okay, along with other kids, getting them into college. So the verdict came out.
Guilty, bitch. You guilty.
That bitch was guilty.
Okay, so
but let me finish with the guilt. I got to see. I got to give the whole verdict.
Okay.
So she was guilty. So that verdict came out. She's guilty. And so then it's sentencing day.
Okay.
You get 20 days. You get 20 days. You get 20 days.
20 years?
20 days.
20 minutes. Because,
20 days.
Okay.
So she did 20 days.
Wow.
Now let that have been a Negro.
I mean, really, to be honest, like it's all fun and games until you have to talk about white privilege.
Yeah.
It's all fun and games until people are going to jail for things, you know, that make it so that they can actually feed their families, live their life, actually, you know, try to flourish and, you know, things like that in regular life.
Exactly.
But these quote unquote white collar crimes, things that, you know, still keep us as a culture outside of the box.
Exactly.
And you go and do that. And for that, thousands and millions of, you know, dollars are still being wasted, used, misused or abused in that way. And you get 20 days.
She got 20 days.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, there are so many of us who are not even guilty of crimes and spend more than 20 days in jail just fucking waiting. So
I would honestly just say, let me just give you probation because I'm not even going to go there with you.
Yeah.
Like, just let me give you probation because at this point, you get what I'm saying?
It's like, girl, let me talk to your lawyer real quick because
let's not even do that.
They should have just been like, what we're going to say to the public is that you have to go for a year at least. You
need to stay low key.
Low key. All you got to do is just check in here on Saturdays. You know, check out on Sunday, and then like you get them weekend visits or something like that.
Exactly.
I mean, okay, so I'm not gonna lie. There was a point in life I didn't know that people could like just go to jail on the weekends.
Oh, I knew that.
I didn't know that I knew that recently, but I didn't know it for a long time in my life. I thought if you win, you win. And nor did I know that you could go to jail for a matter of 20 days. I thought it was like in for a penny, in for a pound.
Yeah.
So to find out that people can have these bullshit sentences when most of the people that we know, when you go to jail, you're in there. Your mom and them, everybody is fucking crying. Like, to be honest, if I go to the courtroom and I'm fighting with you, we probably got to cancel like one dinner that we had planned in them 20 days. We do need to call job because those motherfuckers gonna fire your ass.
Yeah.
You know, for not being there for 20 days. But I really thought for a long time in my life that if you come to the house and you know, there's a sentencing, the reason we so fucking sad is because it's probably gonna be like a big chunk of life.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
20 days, did she even like? What do you do?
Did you?
Like, she
didn't need none of that. No, and did you know that going in, or like what?
I don't know. I just we are allowed to get away with shit, and I think that at the end of the day, we as
Who's
American.
Allowed? The
United States are allowed to get away with the
okay.
Yeah, I feel like the world, we are allowed to get away with the bullshit. We accept the bullshit. Like we not as far as we.
Okay.
I'm talking about no. Like as citizens of the United States of America, we don't hold each other accountable. And I don't give a fuck what color you are, white, black, red, or yellow. You know, at what point do we let colorism go out the window? Like, why are we still talking about this shit 50 million years later? Why are we not holding people accountable? Why are we saying that it's okay to do what the fuck you did, and then we're gonna slap you on the wrist and play games with your head, talk about you got 20 days and that's it, and then you good to go? Right. Like, where's the probation at?
Do the kids get to still keep it if they earned a degree? Do they get to keep it? I mean, that's a whole different subject.
Thing. Like,
they did. Thing. I mean, they didn't work for it. That was the whole point. But
and then we have to ask ourselves:
white privilege, man.
They just got caught, but how many people are really out here doing that bullshit? Because there's a lot of unqualified people who are in these fucking jobs who are not qualified to be in these jobs. So how did you really get that degree, sis?
Oh, but let me tell you something else that we're gonna have to stop doing. And if you're gonna do that one, if you're gonna do you're not qualified, we're gonna stop doing the one where you went and got the degree, and we're rewarding you so much for getting the degree. Because let's be clear, some of this college shit, like it's a game. Like somebody that paid for some shit.
Yeah.
You pay for somebody else to do your shit. It's not really, it's not always based on your fucking knowledge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you go into a position where you get to get paid the maximum amount offered. Somebody else, okay, just based upon the fact they know the same shit you know, if not more.
You better
preach. They will run circles around the shit you can do on a daily basis. But as far as what we're gonna pay you is because of this paper. And we're going to give you shit in the stick when this is the piece of paper that for real, if we didn't even do our due diligence, you could print off the internet.
Hello.
Sorry, but you can't.
You can.
Okay? You could actually print. If they're not doing their due diligence, I've seen it happen, people, you can print the shit off the internet. And then it's not even like you have to get in the job and perform. No. Because over here, you doing the bare fucking minimum.
Yeah.
You don't have to keep up with the new shit. Have to you don't even have to outperform anybody to be overpaid. I promise you this. I was a controller at one time, and then she was a comptroller at another time, and all the changes were based upon the fact that she controlled the money, and one title got much and the other title got that much. So if you're in the position to change your title to a more prestigious title that the is before, and you do so, like, I can't even hate the player. I gotta hate the game that puts you in power. But I promise you, I really still feel to this day like she was an idiot.
No,
you know what I mean? Like,
and two, getting these jobs when, and I mean, I just don't want to go off on a tangent with this bullshit, but I mean, seriously, like people get damn jobs, and you just be like, how the fuck did you get this job? Like, you don't even know what the fuck you're doing. Yeah. And then you got people who are fucking their way to the top, sleeping their way to the top, still not qualified.
At least they use some skill.
I mean,
that ass.
I mean, darn. But I'm just saying, like, we gotta, like, I don't know. It's just weird to me. It's just weird.
The whole shit needs to be streamlined. Again, that's why I had to go up for the shits award, because we're not. It's like you got some college kids straight out of high school running a company. But then, I mean, but it goes with everything. Even with women versus men, you have women who are smarter than a lot of men out here, but will get the job just because of the man. You have a black man or a black woman who gets the job over a white who would not get the job over a white woman and a white man just because they're white. You have somebody off the street that can. That's why I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm real with you. I do not. I will not, and I will never. If somebody is, forgive me if I'm wrong, but if you're at that Caucasian race, and I love my Caucasian brothers and sisters. However, you could get a job before me on any given day, and that's a problem, even when I have more experience. But if you're homeless and you're begging for money, I'm not giving you shit. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you could go do it, take a nice shave, put on some nice clothes, and go get that job before I could. And you was homeless 2 days ago. Oh, because you mean white privilege we're talking about.
Because of white privilege. I don't know. No, I just think, like, we as a society have accepted so much
in society to say,